Yippee! Alright, so today I'm basically just gonna be, don't mind my avatar, I was doing a little America with it. Long story about why it's looking like this, but, I just kinda wanna talk with the background of gameplay, how some YouTubers, do. So, alright. So, I talked in my previous video about what might be next for the channel. And it turns out what might be next for the channel is nothing. That's apparently a possibility now. See, the reason for this being up in the air is that YouTube has kind of been screwing me over recently, and it's not like about demonetization or anything like that. I'm not monetized on YouTube, but I was monetized on another platform known as CapCut, where I posted templates. It would get a few thousand views. I was actually monetized there, and I could make money from my templates. So I was kind of relying a decent bit on CapCut to be able to help propel my content creation. Well, if you don't know, I am a USA citizen, and CapCut is officially banned in the US. Now, the TikTok ban was also issued, but the difference between that is that TikTok got unbanned. CapCut, to my knowledge, is actually yet to be unbanned in the US at the time of recording this video. Which is a problem, because that was kind of what was propelling my content creating. And, but then I was like, you know what? It's okay. I should be fine. I don't necessarily need CapCut. It'll be like a little harder or whatever, but I can just be solely on YouTube. YouTube has also not been letting me upload videos. They haven't issued like a ban or anything. It's just been constantly erroring. Checked it with my device, and it's just something. And basically, YouTube isn't letting me upload thumbnails. Which I don't know if this problem's been talked about before, but it is something that's been happening with me. And if you don't know, that's a bit of a problem. Not being able to upload thumbnails means my videos aren't eye-catching, which means they're getting less recommendations, which means they're getting less clicks, which means I'm getting less views, which means that keeps getting worse and worse, and eventually things just stop working. And also, I work really hard on my thumbnails. I like them. This video will probably be coming out without a thumbnail, like, just so that I can get it uploaded, assuming that that's even possible. So I'm pretty pissed, I won't lie. Both YouTube and CapCut, which are the two platforms I make content on, I can no longer make content on, and that's a pretty big problem, all things considered. That's actually a pretty big problem. Like, you don't really have to even think about that necessarily to realize how much of a problem that is, right? Like, that's just a very not good thing. So, I have been thinking about the future of this channel if that happens. And listen, I love content creation. It's maybe my favorite thing to do. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy seeing you guys' reactions. I enjoy posting and making videos. But if this is happening, I might have to involuntarily, mind you, stop content creation. I'm not happy. Okay, in fact, I'm extremely angry. For, I think, fairly obvious reasons. I have been screwed over by YouTube and CapCut, but mainly by America. Now, CapCut has assured people that they are doing their best to get their services back into the US, but honestly, I'm not sure that that's still gonna work. What fruit is this? What do you wish to do with this Blox fruit? I'll think I'll store it. Look at it in my inventory. I'm fairly sure it's not as good as the one I have now, but anyway. So yeah, okay. I'm very angry. I am pretty furious about this whole thing. Frankly, this whole thing is just a big dumpster fire. And it's been covered, obviously. But like, I don't know. This whole thing, this could destroy content creation. If people are just allowed to ban platforms that people require for their jobs. Like, there were people on both TikTok and CapCut who did it for a living. Like, there are people who lost, in the US, who just lost their jobs completely. Granted, most of those people were on other platforms, and that is some solace. People will tell you that since they're on other platforms, but a lot of them aren't actually monetized on those other platforms, and some of them still aren't on other platforms. You shouldn't be able to completely take away a content creation platform unless that content creation platform removes itself. They have the right to make their sources no longer available in a place. I don't think that the US government should. Granted, I am not a huge knower of everything. I don't know what all that would cause, but based on what I do know, I do not think that this whole thing is acceptable. I don't think that it's okay that I no longer have access to the only platform in which I'm monetized on. I don't think it's okay that YouTube has just been freaking out on me, and I frankly don't think it's okay that even though it was gone for like, I don't know, half a day, TikTok is now banned. That I at first, okay, I'll admit, was pretty on board with the whole TikTok ban situation because I thought, oh, Chinese spyware, bad, you know? But then I realized, like, people who rely on that for their job or all kinds of other stuff that I really didn't know or think about. A lot of what I thought was from this YouTuber Johnny Razor, so I'm giving some credit to him. Go watch his video, Why the TikTok Ban Should Scare You, if you're more interested. But honestly, overall, that like wasn't enough to convince me. I was still like, oh, you know, TikTok should kind of be banned anyway. Then CapCut got banned, which is a platform I am on, and that I kind of needed, or at least thought I did, and then I was like, oh crap, wait, if they can just do this, like, they could completely screw us over. The US could, in theory, pass a law to ban YouTube, or Twitch. So you think, like, oh, CapCut is not, like, as well known of a content creation platform, and then TikTok was apparently Chinese spyware. Then think of YouTube and Twitch, which are the two biggest content creation platforms. TikTok might actually be there, I'm not sure. And also aren't that. So think about that for a moment. That they could, theoretically, pass a bill to get rid of YouTube and Twitch, which while TikTok and CapCut put a lot of people's jobs at stake, YouTube and Twitch getting taken down would put an insane amount of people's jobs at stake. Okay. I would also like to touch on the fact that there was another platform that was banned that I'm not actually familiar with. So it was something, I don't remember what it was called, but like, I just read the article and what happened. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to comment really on that much, because I frankly have no idea what that even was. But I would like to briefly touch on Marvel Snap being banned. I mean, I'm not happy that Marvel Snap was banned. I don't think it really did anything that was worthy of it getting banned. I think it was unjust. And I mean, I played the game from time to time. It's a pretty fun game in my opinion, you know, just something if I need to like blow off steam or whatever, but it being banned like isn't as big a deal. Like I'm sure there's Marvel Snap YouTubers out there, and that could potentially make people lose their jobs. But Marvel Snap being banned, that's a game. I don't think it should have been banned, but like potentially another game like that being banned would make sense if it was in that way. But Marvel Snap wasn't, which I also think was bad, but it's a different situation than CapCut and TikTok, alright? Those were a lot of people's jobs that were just thrown away, a lot of people's livelihoods just thrown away, right? Like, this frankly isn't an okay situation that's happening, and as you can probably tell, I'm very pissed about this whole thing. If you'd like more information, I don't have enough to give you. Honestly, I am not the best person to talk to or listen to about this. I only know as much as the news is let out. I'm sure there are other people with more information. For example, I was not on TikTok, and I never have been. It was never as an appealing platform to me, right? But people maybe who were on TikTok and CapCut probably would know more than me, right? So overall, I'm just kind of hoping, to be completely honest with you, I'm just kind of hoping that maybe this whole situation will be over, that this whole thing will just kind of diffuse. Honestly, I don't know. This is just kind of an awful situation. So that's my outlook on it. This is a very unorganized, unscripted, unedited video that will probably not even have a thumbnail. And that's just a thing that you're gonna have to deal with, I guess. Anyway, that's my outlook on the situation. So if you'd like to hear more about it, you probably won't. Until CapCut is unbanned, or maybe if even TikTok is banned again, I will probably not commentate more on this, as there's not a whole lot more to say unless there's a big development. Anyway, bye. Watch more of my videos so that maybe somehow I can have thumbnails again, and goodbye.